Hello, this is Matthew from Beardsworth Nurseries. You can find more videos like this one on our blog at mrbeardsworth.com, or you can find our nursery website at beardsworths.co.uk. There's links in the description. It's the middle of February here, so we're going to have a look at sowing the first of the year's veg, which is broad beans. But everything we say here also applies to peas, runner beans, green beans, French beans and dwarf beans. But they get done later on as we go through March and into April. Firstly, your choice of compost. Beans and peas are quite greedy and vigorous, so you'll get the best results with a standard multi-purpose compost. You don't need to go to the expense of a special seed and cuttings mix. Next, your pots. For broad beans, you can use anything that's about teacup size, as long as you put some drainage holes in the bottom. But I would recommend 6-cell bedding packs like what we've got here, because when it comes to planting your veg later in the spring, then it does make the job a lot easier. Before you sow your seeds, it is important that you just give the packs or pots just a quick splash of water. It'll help distribute the moisture later on. Beans and peas have good germination rates, so there's no need to double up in the pots and thin out later. Just put one bean per cell or pot. And when you sow beans, if you put them in so the seed is side on, so it's not flat down, when the seedling comes to emerge later on, it'll make much less disturbance of the surface of the soil. If you believe that a shoot comes from the seed, emerges from the soil, leaving the seed behind, you might have a worthwhile 10 minutes just on Google to see how a seed actually germinates and emerges. You should find it interesting. And then when you finish sowing your beans, give them a quick covering of compost so that they're just below the surface, and then a good watering in before we transfer them to the glasshouse. We put our seeds and cuttings on heated sand beds, but you can put yours in a conservatory, on a windowsill, just somewhere reasonably warm that's going to encourage the seed to germinate and grow. You should expect some germination and emergence in around about a week to 10 days. Then in 4 to 5 weeks you want to move your packs outside to harden up for a week or two before you then plant them in the ground. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm Matthew from Beardsworth Nurseries, and you can find some links to us in the description. Thank you very much.